You know, on this government shutdown, I've been trying since 2017, 2018 to get a Flag Protection Act passed, and nobody wants to touch it. None of you governors, you senators, none of your congressmen, Judiciary Committee, Supreme Court, none of them wants to touch it. And it's the same way with this government shutdown. You know, I've got letters from Tim Kaine. I've got letters from Morgan Griffin. And, you know, all they talk about is passing a budget that will keep the government open for another week, maybe two. Well, you know, if we can't afford to keep the government open, and if we can't afford to pay our employees, what the fuck are we doing with an open border that's costing us more money? Our two biggest debtor countries are Japan and China. And we're saying we can't afford to keep the government open, which is a damn lie. Because if you can afford all these illegals coming across the border, you can afford to keep the government open. You're just using the people as a political pawn. And then they wonder why people have no trust and no confidence in the freaking government. You got government cover-ups. You got your richest people in the United States. They're only paying like 2-3% in taxes. You got your middle class paying 10%. You got your lower class paying 7%. And then you got the illegals coming to this country, and an open border, but we have to have a government shutdown? That's bullshit, and everybody knows it. I mean, you know, what happened to full transparency? This country, you have put a bullseye on law enforcement. You have turned everybody in this country against law enforcement. Everybody hates law enforcement. They've tried to do the same thing with firefighters. I mean, you know, what's next? Hating your military? I mean, hell, you may as well. Because from what I've seen, they allow pretty much anything anymore. You know, when you got a colonel that can dress like a woman and wear makeup in your military, and you can have thugs in your military, what is that telling you? You've lost all discipline. And that's what people in this country hate. They hate any form of discipline. They hate any form of authority. You know, they don't want the cops telling them what to do, the government telling them what to do. They don't want teachers telling them what to do. The kids don't even want the damn parents telling them what to do. And the kids have more rights than the parents. And you've got these First Amendment auditors who just want to keep pushing and harassing people, trying to get a lawsuit because they're too damn lazy to work. Because that's what this country's come down to. We're on the fucking verge of socialism, and people are too stupid in this country to see it.